So let's break down the piano part and the chord changes. Eddie Brown was the producer, MD, and piano player for this session. Phenomenal musician. But again, he was probably only using this much talent in his little finger because this was supposed to be a loop. So it was supposed to be the same thing every time except the chords changed. And Eddie being Eddie, he didn't do it exactly the same way every time, but the most consistent theme that he did was this. So that's what I'm using as our loop. So the chord changes for the main structure of the song are just we're in the key of E flat, E flat major, and the F minor chord is the 2. It's actually F minor 7, 9. Sometimes he would put a 13 in there. So here's your F minor, 7, 9, optional 13. That's your first chord. And notice he's just playing that legato. He's not moving with the bass line. He's not doing anything choppy. It's supposed to sound smooth. It's supposed to sound like a sample. It's supposed to sound like a record. So, and the second chord I would call a B flat over C. It's actually like a C sustained with a 9 in it. But I think it's easier to say we've got a C in the root, and then so those are the 2 chords. And let's leave out the little extra little inversion thing for now. So the chord structure is just 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2. The first line, which is just G, B flat, C. But let's add the little inversion thing that Eddie does. So we have 2, minor 9 or minor 13. All that's doing is he's starting out with a C minor chord. So C, F, G, B flat, C, E flat. And then going to the B flat chord, which has the F, B flat, and D over C and G, and moving it. B flat, B with the same chord. It's called an inversion. Line to the chorus. Nothing else matters. Then the next line is B flat, A flat, G. I wanna praise you, lift you up. I wanna praise you, lift you up, nothing else matters. And that's the whole structure of the song until we get to the verse. The verse, everybody drops out except the drums and the piano, and it just goes to the 6, straight 6, minor 7, and real churchy changes. So that's C minor 7, C with B flat, and I'm putting a 9 in there, I guess, which is a D. So, and then the same chord, but the 5 minor 7, and resolving to 1 dominant 7, 4, so C minor 7, 9, B flat, minor 7, 9, E flat, the 1 dominant 7, and I'm adding a C, which and an F. F is 9. The C would be 10, 11, 12, 13. So that'd be a E flat dominant 13 or 1 dominant 13. major 7, A flat major 7, just an A flat chord with a G added, and I guess I'm adding a 9 to that too. I like adding 9s. So B flat, and then G sustained, resolved to dominant. So all it is a G chord, but you take out the 3 and add it back in. So I'm playing a really simple version. Eddie, I'm sure, played a much more complicated version. All I'm doing is G, D, C, F, and G, and then resolving it and by switching the C to a B natural. And then same thing, but this time the bass and the organ come back in, and when the bass comes in, instead of going to the B flat, E flat, he goes straight to E flat. So the chord changes, it becomes this. So all that is the same thing we did on the G, where we take out the 3 and resolve. Now we're doing it on the 1. So it's a E flat dominant, resolve. So the first chord is just E flat, B flat, A flat, C, D flat, F, and then you just take that A flat and move it down to the G. We're back to the A flat major 7, A flat, G, B flat, C, E flat, and then you can do a sharp 9 there instead either. I'm doing that, or the, and then I like, which is just A flat over B flat, B flat over C. I like the way, and then it's the same thing where we talked about where the sustained resolves. Does that on F now. It's a very common thing in gospel and pop music. It's just an F sustained resolving to dominant. So the first one is F, C, B flat, D, E flat, F, and then the B flat drops to A. And then 5, A flat over B flat, and then walk down. B flat, A flat, G. And again, all these walk downs are single notes. They're not chords. This is not that kind of song. So, I wanna praise you, lift you up. That's the whole song. We get into the key changes. So we're starting in the 2 of E flats, then we go to E, then A flat, B flat, C, B flat, A flat, B, C, and then A flat over B flat, ends in the 2. That's the whole song.